Dr. Rebenitsch, thanks so much for joining. Really enjoyed getting to know you over the last few years that we've been in ophthalmology. And so excited to have you today.
Well, thank you, Kate. It's been great to get to know you over the years, and welcome to the industry. You've been a huge positive impact on us, and so glad that you've decided to join the eye world.
Yeah, me too. It's been a lot of fun. So what's the elevator pitch on who Dr. Rebenitsch is? Like, what would you want people to know about you?
It's well, first of all, I love ophthalmology, and you know what I love even more is helping people see better.
Hmm.
And I tell you what, there is nothing better than vision correction, whether it's lens based, laser based. Used to be all LASIK, but who are we? Who am I? I'm the guy that's always looking for a better way to help people see even better. The guy that doesn't accept 20/20, but is always trying to do just a little bit better for our patients. We stand by our results, and we're not happy until they're happy.
Hmm. I love it. And having known you for a couple of years, I can I can confirm all that is true. So let's talk about that. You're the owner of the practice, but you're also a physician. And so how do you balance leading an organization of your size and practice size, but then also, kind of lean into who you really are, which is that physician. So what does that balance look like?
Yeah. So first and foremost, I'm a physician. I'm a doctor first and a CEO second. It's
Huh.
um, in our core values, we talk about how people come first and profit second. Yes, but this is a business; we have to make money, but the mission is by far the most important.
Hmm.
Um, you know, as we grew our organization, we wanted to take what we knew was very important to us, and we wanted to write that down and post it for everybody to see. So as we grow, we want to make sure that that same mission is going to continue for with everyone that joins our practice. And our core values are integral to that. And we have four of them. We have defined as a practice that we, number one, are always precise.
Hmm.
Number two, we honor each person, whether it's patient or staff. We're
Hmm.
always reaching for remarkable, looking for a better way. And probably the most important is that we're always staying humble along the way.
Hmm.
It's we have one of the most incredible opportunities to make people better than they ever have in the past. With most in most of healthcare, we're just it might be a knee jerk reaction. We're trying to maintain or trying to slow the decline. We're the opposite. We're not only improving, we're taking steps up rather than
Hmm.
just preventing going down.
I love that. I've never thought of it from that perspective, but that's exactly right, and I could see why that would be enjoyable, just given the impact on the patient. So it's cool. Talk just real briefly about EOS, Entrepreneurial Operating System. You run your practice on EOS, is that right?
We do, and going back to being the physician second and the the CEO, I'm sorry, the physician first and the CEO second. Um, we want to make sure that each and every person is heard, but we also need to get the job done, right? So we want to honor each person, and at the same time reaching for remarkable. So, what I love about the EOS system is that in the first part of every single meeting, it's all about the person. So we spend 5 to 10 minutes, asking about the personal best as well as the professional best. Then after that, it's down to business, and it's very objective. We have so we have certain goal or rocks that we work on every 90 days. We have issues that we work through, and also tasks that we expect to get done every week. And it's very dispassionate, very objective. And if somebody doesn't get their job done, number one, we're asking what we can do to help them. Number two, if it's a problem, then that person may not be in the right seat going forward. So um, again, very people oriented first, but then getting the job done at the same
Yeah.
time.
There's so much we could talk about EOS. You could fill up a
Yeah.
whole hour. So I think it's awesome that you run on EOS. I wish every medical practice ran on EOS. I think it would dramatically improve the organizational side of things and like you're saying, the people side of things with scorecards and rocks and the people analyzer and just all the tools that come with EOS, but we don't have enough time for that. What's your mindset and what's your approach when, the market's up and the market's down, right? Like everything has seasons, whether you're a private business, whether you're a medical practice. And, over the last several years, vision correction, volume has looked a little different than maybe it did in previous years. As physician owner, what's your mindset and like how do you approach those different seasons?
Yeah. So, what I love about our industry is that we are working on the most precious sense.
Mm.
And wherever the market is, people are always going to care about their vision, whether it's whether it's vision correction or some sort of other, other option. So, you know, there's always a way that we can pivot because people care about their eyes. The training that we've gone through is going to be applicable to many different revenue streams, if you will. And yes, LASIK is here to stay. I mean, yes, I know that we're kind of in the doldrums right now, but at some point it's going to come back to some degree, and there are going to be other forms of vision correction as well. So when I look at times when times are tough, I have to remind myself that what is the core principle, or what are we trying to solve, and
Mm,
what problem can we solve? Uh, what problem can we solve in the economy that we have? And it may be less LASIK, more lens based, more cataract, but the bottom line is we're going to find a way to make people see better, and we're going to have a value proposition that works in any market.
mm. That's really good. Do you find that your team and their momentum and energy kinds of ebbs and flows with volume and market, or are they kind of almost kind of neutral to that and just kind of doing their job? Or do teams kind of feel the weight of that in some unique way?
Yeah, I mean, we're all emotional creatures, right?
Mm,
And in from 2020 to 2022, I mean, money. I mean, there was free money. Everyone wanted to get LASIK. We could barely keep up, which is a
mm,
wonderful problem for a business to have.
yeah.
And I don't want to say that it made us less lazy, but we didn't have to work as hard, right? And now in this economy, people still want vision correction, but there people have less money to spend, and so we have to have a value proposition that convinces people that this is the right thing for them, and we have
Mm,
to deliver on that promise too. So
mm,
yes, we have to work harder, but it has forced us to focus more on our core values, who we are, really defining and improving the patient experience. So um, it's truthfully made us better, so we have
mm,
more competition, and as a result, our product has gotten better, our patient experience has gotten better, and our results have gotten better over the years too. So,
mm.
honestly, it's yes, I would love to have, free money days again, but we offer a better product now than we ever have in the past.
I love that. You use that as a forcing mechanism to get better, and, I think that's an appropriate response. Unfortunately, I talk to a lot of people who are kinda Debbie Downers, it's like everything's always bad and it's never gonna get good, and I appreciate the fact that you acknowledged it, but you're like, "No, this is a forcing mechanism to be more creative, to do things different, to think of it differently, to work harder." So, good for you guys for approaching it in that way versus, thinking it's the end of the world and just sticking your head in the sand.
Yeah, I've never liked the term the phrase, "do more with less," because it in it assumes that it's a zero-sum game. I
Mm.
mean, yes, we have to work harder, but that pie can still grow, and I don't care what market, what economy we're in. There are a lot of people out there, and each of them have 2 eyes, and, they care very dearly about them, and we wanna help them to make their eyes even better.
Yeah, well said. Hey, I really appreciate you taking time to do this interview. Where's the best place for people to follow you? If they want to connect with you online.
Yeah, so, of course, they can go to my personal, Meta, either at Facebook or Instagram, but, we were active on social media, TikTok and across Meta, so just, give us a shout on Meta, and we're happy to respond.
Love it. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Alright, appreciate you. Take care, Cade.